Hello, Mike Jones Draws here. We're ready to do something here that is a little different than what we normally do. We are going to draw quick sketches of some famous cartoon characters from back in the day, and we've hand selected a few that I think will be fun to do.
And we've also made an online form for viewers to submit their own requests.
That's right. We've made an online form for viewers to officially request things that they would like to have drawn. And we've already got 2 responses. Isn't that right, Jake?
Yes.
We got,
one of them makes sense.
One of them made sense, and the other one we couldn't quite figure out. We'd like to hear from you. Legends. Not Legends. That's what you want me to draw. What's his name? What was his name?
No idea. His name was Draw My Damn Sleeve.
Draw my damn what?
Sleeve.
Draw my damn sleeve.
Yes.
Oh, man, he wants a tattoo.
Right.
Okay. Well, anyway, we need you to be more specific about what you'd like them. I'm not sure who Legends are or what Legends is, so let me know.
That Harry Potter drawing was
Harry
very
Potter
cool.
was now that is something I would be willing to do. I would do a Harry Potter drawing, sure. That'd be a little more complex and take a little longer probably, but
Noted.
But for the kind of drawings that I want to do here, we just want to do some simple, easy ones that we can get done quickly, and try doing a variety of them. Famous characters we all remember from the past, and some from the recent past, some from the far past.
Just
But
random.
anyway, all of them were interesting and all of them had impact. Today we're going to do a picture of two characters that appeared on George of the Jungle show back in 1969. That'd be Super Chicken and his pal Fred. Anybody who remembers this cartoon knows it was a pretty funny parody on superheroes, and it was a very, very well done cartoon in terms of writing, and I really always dug Jay Ward's stuff. Jay Ward, did some incredible stuff. But anyway, we're going to draw Super Chicken.
So, it did just start thunderstorming. Hopefully our power stays on.
It went out today, earlier, by the way. I didn't tell you that.
Nice. So this is just going to be a short broadcast.
Yeah, a little short broadcast where we just do a quick cartoon character, and then we'll come back for our regular broadcast. This is an experiment, right, Jake?
True. We're going to try and do this every week. Before the actual broadcast, we're going to do one of these little quick cartoons, and then get to the main broadcast. The reason is so that we can turn these little quick cartoons into quick little videos, which make perfect content for Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Exactly.
And we'll have a bunch of them to choose from, so a little library of Mike Jones Draws random cartoon characters.
Exactly.
Rather than a 3-hour broadcast to pick through. Just more content. More
Agreed.
easy to digest content. These will be edited though. Like actually turned into production videos. Time lapse.
Super Chicken is not that terribly hard to draw. The cartoons were simply stylized, but the humor really came from the writing, which was very clever. They had some great writers, people that had been working on other Jay Ward productions like Rocky and Bullwinkle, which was, of course, a fabulous cartoon. And they came and brought their sensibilities to the George of the Jungle show, which was essentially a show that sort of it parodied a lot of classic heroic characters from movies from the old days. Tom Slick parodied the old race car driver heroes from the movies. Personified by actors like Wally Reed and from the 20s. People don't even remember. People that were watching these cartoons back in the day didn't even realize what sources what the inspiration was for these characters. Of course, Tarzan was the inspiration for George of the Jungle. Obviously, that was the one that was obvious, a jungle hero. And then Tom Slick was the race car driver hero, and then, of course, Super Chicken was a parody on the superhero. And it was done magnificently. Okay, now I've almost got our stalwart hero done. A little too overzealous with the eyeballs here. Okay, that's Super Chicken. And Fred is next.
Thunderboom, wasn't it?
It was.
Is his F always backwards?
Hmm?
Is his F?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Fred's got a martini in his hand.
I see that. What's up with that?
That's kind of unusual for a Saturday morning character, isn't it?
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. No fucking joke.
Okay, we got these guys sketched. Gonna ink them up on a separate page, and that will be pretty quick, I'm thinking. think we just about got it.
Super chicken.
Super chicken. What do you think?
So we talked for 5 minutes. That's super chicken in 15 minutes.
You did it in 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to ink it now.
Okay.
I'm going to ink it on a separate piece of paper
Okay.
with the light table. Unless we just want to leave it like this.
That's up to you.
Just call it, you know.
It's your
done.
show.
What do you think? Did I do it? Did I do it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now I'm going to ink it and try to clean it up a little bit. I think I'm going to shorten. I'm going to bring Fred down a little bit. I'm going to make his waist a little bit. Anyway. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. Let's see.
No, you
All right.
You couldn't have a martini on a kid's show nowadays, could you?
They never said he was drinking a martini, but I guess you could just assume that he
I mean,
was.
that's clearly.
But maybe a kid wouldn't know that when he
That's a
saw it.
martini glass with an olive in it. That is a martini, sir.
Bak, 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 bak.
Well, if you're gonna ink it, you might as well color it.
I suppose I could. Be willing to time lapse all that on one video. All right, I'm gonna ink this baby, and maybe throw some color on it. Why not? If they got time. This is gonna be our first cartoon sketch, classic cartoon sketch. All right, there it is. And it doesn't look exactly right. See, we need some refinement, but it's close. All right. I'm not unhappy with it. Okay, let's go with that for now. And call it. I see another problem. Small one, small problems, but still problems. There we go. Okay. All right. Gotta work on the eyes again when I ink it. Make the eyes a little bit better, and I think that'll do it. I gotta pee.
I gotta pee. 23 Dr. Peppers.
Okay, ready to ink this, baby? Let's just look at the big bowl and then ink it.
Okay, the mic's still on.
Ah, you'll have to dub that out. All right, I'm going to take another piece and just go over this and ink it. I grant you, this may seem like somewhat of a simple piece to do, but it takes a little bit of knowledge about form to do these. Hands are kind of wet from washing my hands. Moist and I get wetness on the paper. Okay.
What's up, Brian? Doing some Super Chicken. So we're doing a new thing now where before the broadcast we're going to do a cartoon character. And then make little time-lapse videos out of it. So every week we'll have a new little time-lapse cartoon character. We'll do this before the main broadcast. So as soon as we're done with this, we'll switch over to Scarlet Mutton. You know, we hear you, Brian. We try to take the advice we receive. Anything to mix it up and maybe gain a little more exposure, make some new content. So yeah, this week Super Chicken and Fred. Next week, who knows? I made a spreadsheet, and I actually made an online. Let's see, it's nope. Hang on a sec. Here and a link. Shorten. Copy. Boom. So I made an online form where people can go enter what they want to see drawn. I just made that today, and there's already been a few responses. Somebody posted a dope picture of Harry Potter, which really lends itself to Mike's style. I added things like Mega Man, Mario, Link. I tried to go for some Nintendo characters. Whatever, you know, who knows? Like I say, this week's Super Chicken.
It could be any. It could be any cartoon character. I just think something I could do fast. I did this within 20, 30 minutes. You know, get it all done, and I'll probably color it. I mean, you can do. You know, I just like to do some classic characters and then go back into whatever. And that means some superheroes too.
Put in some of Mike Jones's favorites, you know. But yeah, until we have a full list of viewer submitted requests, yeah, whatever, you know, it is what it is. We might just add them all into a big pool and just pick one randomly every week.
I think that's what we should do. Bagak. Is that what he says? Bagak. How's he good?
You tell me,
Yeah,
Mr.
Bagak.
Mr.
It was a good.
1950s,
What is it? A good chicken? It's not 1950s.
60s,
It's
70s.
It's the late 60s.
I don't know,
It's the late 60s.
it was the late 80s before I was old enough to understand any cartoons.
This is a great cartoon. Anyone that's never watched it, I highly recommend it. It's funny, very funny. Okay. All right, are we going to color it? I guess. You want to color it?
Yeah, it'd be quick and easy, right?
Fairly.
Basic colors.
I would say fairly.
No shading or nothing, you know,
Not
just
really.
Definitely color.
Pretty simple stuff, but still fun and something we can do quickly and make a video out of. Red. That's it. And what do you call? I wouldn't call that red. I would call that
His tongue.
kind of, what is that? Brown? Is that brown?
Yeah, that's definitely brown. What about chicken's tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken's tongue.
Oh yes, 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 yes. And of course we got to put in his and light blue sword. Light blue for the drink.
Fred's a proper, distinguished gentleman with a martini and no pants.
No pants. Now let's see. I think I should go with more of some kind of a, what do you call that? Is that a brown? I don't know what that is.
Burgundy.
Burgundy. I don't think I've got that. I don't think I've got the proper shade of it. Let's see what this is. That's brown.
There it is. Pink Panther is on the list, Brian. Pink Panther is on the list.
And the Inspector. Both really cool characters and very easy to draw.
Super Chicken, Pink Panther, Johnny Quest, Mega Man, Super Mario, Fred Flintstone, Link, Celeste, Wacky Racers, Adam Ant, Wally Gator, Aquaman, Barnacle Boy, Rick and Morty, Ren and Stimpy, Gigantor, Akira, G.I. Joe, He-Man, She-Ra, Arabian Nights, Mighty Mightor, Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles, Space Ghost, and Harry Potter.
Nice assortment.
That's the list.
That's a really nice assortment so far. Oops.
Hi everybody, I'm Fred. I'm an alcoholic. Hello, Fred.
Fred's actually very important in the cartoon. He's funny. He's a sidekick, but he helps them. He helps the Super Chicken quite a bit.
I remembered my olive, but I forgot my pants. The first step is admittance, admitting it.
Yeah, exactly. There we have it. Oh, I see it. Could use a little bit
Can you
more
get his,
solid color.
Can you get his eyelids?
Hmm?
Can you get his eyelids? Fred's eyelids.
A what?
Fred's eyelids.
Who's that?
His eyelids.
Oh.
Fred, the eyelids.
Oh,
on the
Fred's
character Fred.
eyelids. Oh, yeah, Fred's eyelids. Yeah, sorry about that. That makes it better.
Much better with color.
Much better with color. Well, everything's better with color. The point is, I think hopefully I captured the characters
I'd say so.
in the spirit that they were meant to be drawn.
Looks pretty spot on.
It's close. It's close.
So after this, we're gonna switch over and do a page or two of the Scarlet Mutton.
Yeah. Let's work on that. Okay, we're done with it. Can I? Everybody can see that pretty well. That's the Scarlet Mutton. That's Super Chicken and Fred, which isn't terribly far removed from what I'm doing with the Scarlet Mutton, except it's a little more comical. The Scarlet Mutton isn't all that comical. It has some comedy in it. Just on the sheer lunacy of what we're doing. I mean, really, it's just a spoof on superheroes, just like this. Only this is a real spoof on superheroes. So we did the pencil drawing, and then we inked it and colored it, and there you have, Bucka Bucka Buck, Super Chicken. When it looks like you're in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is something you should know. There is someone you can turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
Well,
Henry Cabot Henhouse III, alias Super Chicken, when he drinks his super sauce.
Yes. Yeah.
Super. Hand me the super sauce, Fred.
Fred's got a little super
Fred be
sauce
like,
there.
okay, Super Chicken. He sounds like Ed Wynn. I don't know if anybody knows who Ed Wynn was, but Fred's voice was like Ed Wynn. And Super Chicken, he had this crazy voice, Fred. He's like, bring me the super sauce, Fred. We're going after the snail, or whatever the villain was. I think the villain was not the snail, but he was called what was it? The oyster. The oyster was one of their villains. A guy with an oyster for a head. It was pretty funny. Thank you for joining us for this short broadcast. We're going to be back live again here shortly with some more of the Scarlet Mutton. This is Mike Jones Draws.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching.